This is the updated Tata Punch EV, and Tata has launched it at a starting price of 9.69 lakh rupees. The idea is that Tata wants you to see the new Punch EV as possibly your first and only car. Now there's going to be a lot to talk about, although in terms of look, not all that much has changed. Up front you find a smoother front end with less of that detailing that you got earlier on the bumper, and also that connected look for the light bar has gone now. At the sides, not all that much has changed. Again, there's a slightly different look for the wheels, and what was formerly black cladding has now become dark grey cladding. At the back, the look is near identical to the recently launched Punch facelift, which means you now get this angular effect for the tail lamps as well as a light bar treatment. Now there have been changes to the battery pack. So firstly, out go the 25 kilowatt hour and 35 kilowatt hour battery pack options, and in come a 30 kilowatt hour and 40 kilowatt hour battery pack option. Then there has been the shift from cylindrical cells to prismatic cells, and energy density, Tata Motors says, has gone up with this shift. For the 40 kilowatt hour battery pack, range is an ARAI tested 468 kilometers, which Tata says should work out to in the real world of about 355 kilometers or so. For the 30 kilowatt hour battery pack, the ARAI range should be in the region of 360 kilometers. With the new battery packs, charging speeds have also seen an improvement. The 40 kilowatt hour battery pack supports charging at up to 65 kilowatts. So a 20 to 80% charge takes just about 28 minutes, which is quite impressive. There's also 7.2 kilowatt AC wall charging support, and there's also 3.3 kilowatt AC charging. Under the bonnet, you'll still find a frunk with some usable space to perhaps store the charging cables, but further below are the real big changes on the Punch EV. Now the motor and other ancillaries have now been combined into one housing. Tata Motors says that this approach has not only made the powertrain more compact, but it's also made it a lot more cost effective. Talking of the powertrain, peak power is up to 129 horsepower, and Tata Motors claims 0 to 100 kph takes under 9 seconds. Now there are not too many changes on the inside of the Punch either. The dashboard retains the same look, but the colors have changed. Out go the cream materials that you found earlier, and the finish is more towards the grey side of the color spectrum. But you still get a lot of high-end features like 10.25-inch digital dials, a 10.25-inch touchscreen, and one bit that I really like is the 360-degree camera. Works really well, and something that you will appreciate for this class of car. Otherwise, there's a lot of gloss materials in here. You get Tata's new climate control system as well as this rotary controller for the gear selector system. I do hope that it has become more responsive now. It did function with a bit of lag earlier. In terms of other features, you also get an electric parking brake, you get a single pane sunroof, and what Tata has also included with this update is a high beam warning. So if the car senses that you're driving between 10 and 40 kilometers per hour and your high beam is on, it will prompt you to switch to low beam, which I think is a very nice thing for our conditions. Now, no change in terms of cabin dimensions. So this is a car that is well suited to 4 occupants, which means 2 passengers at the back. Fitting in a third will be a bit of a squeeze. In terms of legroom, someone of my height, I'm just under 6 feet tall, is reasonably well catered to. So as mentioned, prices start at 9.69 lakh rupees and go up to 12.59 lakh rupees, and Tata is really gunning for first-time car buyers with the updated Punch EV. That's not all. There's also the option of getting or acquiring the Punch EV with a battery as a service option, which means you only pay for the car, which starts at about 6.49 lakh rupees, and then you rent the battery. It is something that will drive in customers to showrooms and perhaps takes India's electric vehicle story a lot far forward.